When I sat in Sister A's home, I quickly realized this woman is the oldest of 5 kids, living at home with mom and dad, and is quite a tender-hearted woman. I started to hear some of her story. She told me that in Pakistan, where she grew up, she had a grandpa who came to know Christ. And as her grandpa went to the family and started to tell them, this is true, we thought it was false, this is true, Sister A remembers that. And it was not long after that that her grandpa disappeared and she never saw him again. And when the Lord took their family from Pakistan to Western Asia, to my city, I could tell that there was something in her that was yet to be born. And as we started to spend time with her and in His Word, she started to grow, and we realized she is in an extremely vulnerable position. Her family does not like her faith. Her family doesn't want to hear about it. Her older brother started to be more and more violent against her. It feels like she's living right out of the pages of 1 Peter, that it's worthy, it's honorable to suffer for the name of Christ. Even when I say, how are you? Your brother just did this. Your dad just said this. She says, I am sad for my family. I want them to know the truth. I love my family. They're my family. How could I not love them? And she says, they also don't know how I can forgive them. She's like, I tell them that that's what the book tells me to, is to forgive and to not stop forgiving because I've been forgiven. And then Sister A will turn around and give me a big hug and say, I'm so glad you're here. No one else gets it. I'm alone. Like, God has reminded me that He loves me, but here in my apartment with my family, no one gets it. They hate His name. The Lord continues to do this thing in me that says, I'm gonna put you in people's lives that are so different from you in language and culture, but because of the gospel, because of Christ, I'm bringing you into one family, and they need to be encouraged. Their situations and lives are so difficult, and you're to point them back to me.